disposables if we can. We have way too many feminine hygiene products. We have almost no adult incontinence products. We definitely need those kinds of products in here. We need a lot more diapers of different sizes. I'd like to create a diaper depot bay, so to speak.
Good to see you.
Looks like we have a couple different like
feminine
incontinence pads over there, but we have no real actual diapers. Don't really need the toilet paper ourselves. If you have people that have that, check in with Salem Cruise or anything for like Springfield High School. A lot of things down there are really low on gear as well.
I know, right?
We want to make sure that everybody knows that as much as we are supporting Portland, anything that we run off, we are supporting other places with as much alacrity as we can. White sugar in individual packets, Splenda, stevia, gluten-free, and yeah, this is where you film the filmer. I like the tag. I should be steering myself, and we can make it a freaking trifecta.
Phillip over there from Halospace.
Camera reception.
Zippy Lomax over there.
Obviously, I'm from Wolfpack, so yeah, we got stream reception right now. Bulk goods. We do need some more noodles and more ways to feed people. Can openers, kitchen tools of different kinds. We have
a bunch of rice noodles in there. Too.
Okay. If anybody used to work in the food industry or the hotel industry, the hot pans, bus pans that you use for stocking up gear that have the lids on them, so we can keep things hotter longer. Always can use ice. We just got an influx of brand new coolers that I need to organize. We do need more coolers because I want to create a refrigerator.
Oh, I have another cooler in there too.
Yay! Okay. Propane. It would be nice to have a few reserve tanks. I won't lie. I mean, we got a lot of propane.
I also
in here.
have a propane tank.
One thing is really big. If people can go to commonresponse.org, there is a link to the PayPal. Our partners are down on the fire line and desperately need to have enough gas money to keep going.
Can you repeat that again?
commonresponse.org.
Okay.
It will have a link within to the PayPal that goes directly out to them. They are also feeding and gearing up first responders down on the fire line, as well as fighting the fire itself eventually.
Okay.
We are also going to be working hopefully with Clackamas County Fire Department to create a chain network of evacuation to help get people where they've got to go. I think basically that puts it down in a nutshell. Always love cutlery. We have some paper plates. I'd like to get off of the styrofoam. We have a little bit, but please, guys, let's not try to kill the earth while we're trying to save it. Keep that kind of things in mind. More trash cans, trash bins, compost bins, anything like that we can use to continue to transport refuse.
Common response, right?
Common response,
yeah,
yes.
Common response, not common resource.
Common response.
Commonresponse.org. Commonresponse.org.
There's also links in my live, donation links in my live.
There are links on Halospace and others that will allow us to link in as well. Those of us that it's easier to just donate to Halospace or to Zippy or to anything, we can easily get those donations over to the people on the front line.
Yep.
I'm gonna go grab some of that stuff.
Or wherever they might be needed. Water is doing fine.
We have tons of water, right? Like
Oh my God. And there's still like 7,000 square feet of warehouse space right now that's full, waiting to come back out here.
Okay.
Tables, chairs.
Infrastructure.
Infrastructure. We desperately need tents for people that are coming up.
Need tanks, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, or tape to fix their tents.
Or, yes.
Thank you so much, Jade.
Yep.
If you think of anything else, let me know.
Will do. Thank you, community, for listening. Zippy, make sure you share that out too, please.
I will.
Cool. You're the best. We got most of that. Industrial can openers. I
say about cutlery? You need cutlery too?
Oh, that helps too. Yep, there we go.
Got paper plates here.
Yeah, definitely trying to keep a lot of it disposable or compostable. We want to try and keep down. If anybody can donate to Halospace to help pay for the honey buckets that they're helping with, and hopefully to eventually raise enough funds to get a dumpster down here, that would be wicked.
Dumpster's a good idea too, huh?
Yeah, and we do need some help with some maintenance teams. We do have Team Raccoon coming out tomorrow to do a cleanup of Holladay Park at 10:30. They're more than welcome to bringing up volunteers if anybody's trying to be active but doesn't really know what to do. Volunteering tomorrow to help clean up both the park and this parking lot in a way as to make it safer for everyone.
Did we get permission from them for like porta potties and stuff in the parking lot here too? Or
ish. As long as we're not setting up a homeless shelter, they're pretty chill right now.
okay.
I was talking with the Ewoks on that extensively. We've been working with City Commissioner, City Council on that, apparently. The only people that don't really have a position either way right now are the owners of Lloyd Center itself. If anybody knows of distribution sites for school lunches, Phillip, if you could pan the camera over to the prep table. Portland Public Schools, for some god-awful reason, has decided that they're not going to feed the children right now for the free meals. So we're making free meals for students over here at this site in the corner there. If you know anywhere those need to go, please let us know so that we can get them out to you. Like I said, I'm about to undertake the organizing of the kitchen, which
Fun.
is, welcome for bodies, need shelving, need containers. Otherwise, I mean, we're getting there. A lot of it's about funding for the infrastructure at this point. Supplies seem to be coming in on an ever-increasing chain. If people really want to help and happen to have an access to moleskin, that is a high need down on the fire lines, is moleskin for
you can get
birds.
it in cut-to-size sheets at Fred Meyer. Just grabbed a bunch this morning.
As much as you can get. There's no such thing as too much when
We've
you're
got
dealing
some
with
going
birds.
out directly to a team of 40 to 50.
40 to 50 firefighters directly on the line. Clackamas Fire Department is in direct negotiations with us. They also request energy drinks with the pop tops, not the pop tops, but the screw off tops. So they
Cases of energy
them,
drinks.
preferably with the reclosable tops, preferably by the case.
Oh, whoops.
Like the Gatorade bottles. Yes.
I don't know what's going on with this gimbal here, but those things.
Sometimes it gets tweaky.
Well, this
It
is brand freaking new.
Those gimbals are they're a bitch.
It's like got a mind of its
track
own
lighting,
already.
lanterns, things that don't take the generator. Eventually, we'll be looking at fuel for the generator, but we all know the big bad Antifa's gathering fuel for bombs rumors. We don't want to take that. The call out for art supplies so that our street artists that are on scene can help make gear, make signs for all the different areas so that things are put together. Hey, can you bring that over here for a minute? I was just mentioning the street art.
One of our people over here just made us a vegetarian sign.
And we're going to keep up with
that's
those,
amazing.
the more supplies that we are able to get for him. That is beautiful.
Yes. I love it. Did you do your own hat too?
No,
No.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
an Ed Hardy. But I can
Thank
definitely
you.
tell you're influenced by him.
Do you have tape we can hook this up?
Oh, I'm sure. It's
If
just
not, I've
kind
got
of-
some in there.
But let's wait to hook it up until we have everything permanently sorted, because these are actual great permanent signs, so let's hold them. Basically, anything you have from Old Kitchen Prep I can use. We have the portable burners, we have the griddle, we have the deep fryer. It's about more like specialized utensils to be able to get them used. Prefer industrial can opener if we can do it, because I'm not going to wear out my wrist. I'd rather just crank. And I think most of the rest of us would rather not have to, because if Phillip decides to take you guys on a tour, you'll see how many cans we have to deal with. So why am I saying if? I know Phillip. But this is basically where we're at this point. Anything that we can use to organize, more tables, more lighting, more pop-up tents, whatever you can think of that would help us out. I know we do need like sandbags and such to be able to, in the event that the winds kick back up, we want to be able to avoid having a whole bunch of pretty multicolored kites that take a lot of shit with it.
Well, I might have to take the tops off. But,
But other than that, that's basically where we're at right now.
Okay.
And
so what do we have here, like, for evacuees? How many people here are evacuees?
Largely at this point, the house lists have noticed, and we have probably about 10 to 15 evacuees that have come through. The word is just starting to spread through the American Cross that we have this site. The biggest crucial point of this site specifically is that due to COVID, the American Red Cross and the Salvation Army are not taking used donations. They are only taking cash donations so they can buy the supplies and control the contamination spread. We have the same thing going, but we'll take the stuff because we know how to handle it correctly.
But ideally, if you're bringing blankets and pillows which are needed, then have them new is better. If you can
Newer
help
is
it.
always better. All the gear is newer, especially the infant stuff. I would prefer to see newer infant stuff.
There's
I
pillows
think we
on
all would.
sale at Fred Meyer for $5.99 right now.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tents are a big one. Walmart's going to be your best bet on that one, unfortunately, if there's any left. I've noticed there's a lot of activity at the Walmarts, Harbor Freight, Scopes, the Marines, and even Weimar is getting hit.
Costco has a bunch of stuff. Right?
If
Like
people
stuff.
can get me canning supplies, I can take a lot of these fresh fruits and make sure that they don't rot.
Nice.
If they can get the canning supplies, I need just jars. I can hot can without anything else specialized. I just need the jars.
I have a food saver with
I have a
canned
vacuum
stuff.
as well.
Yeah.
I have vacuum bags. I'm thinking about bringing it down here in the future if we need it. But right now, we seem to be doing good on that. As you can see, we have no real shortage of bodies except for when it comes down to swarming the kitchen at the moment. But I think I'm going to bring in a specialized team that I can, no offense to anyone, easily control. It is what it is. But I'm here. Come find me. If you have anything, Lloyd Center, movie theater parking lot. For those who are evacuating, the mayor has opened up city parks specifically for evacuees. And we have Holladay Park right across the street set up. No vehicles unless you need to, preferably. No vehicles in the parking lot at all. Tent camping, completely displaced, whatever. Not a homeless camp. I repeat, not a homeless camp. This is not a place for homeless to find somewhere safe to sleep. I'm sorry, I feel your plight, but there are people out here that have just lost everything as well and need to be looked at. I can't really stress that in a more tasteful way.
Do we know the situation at the convention center as far as
currently they
space?
have only had at max 70 to 120 residents as of yesterday night.
Okay.
I do not know about the nightly count. I do know that they are still open. We have not heard that they are not. Most of the other sites are not yet full.
Okay.
It does seem like the Red Cross keeps trying to open sites without mentioning that there are ones that like us that exist. Therefore, this may take a little more extra work. Homeless kitchens are awesome. Homeless resources are awesome, but we need to make sure that this is more than that, or we're not going to be able to keep it for when we need it. N95 mask, respirators, big things. Pet food is fine. Cat litter's a little bit spacey, but I would prefer if people could go and get those pre-made cat litter boxes. Because then they can just have a new litter box too. There's a couple of them over there, but I would like to see
You do get cat litter. World's Best cat litter is
really cheap, yeah.
and it's not as messy as regular stuff.
Right, but we definitely want to start with the disposable litter boxes at this point.
Definitely.
Backpacks.
Okay.
Backpacks are a big need. We have a lot of people here that are coming in to restock everything and carrying them in their hands completely lost. Car seats, toys, games. Toys and games, we have almost nothing.
Okay.
Toys and games, stuffed animals for the kids, something to comfort the people. Just little creature comforts that you guys take for granted in your house are things that are blowing around and we're breathing them in right now. It's you'd be surprised at the little things and the impact they'll have if you give them a chance. We won't say no to almost anything. We're very creative. We're basically a bunch of MacGyvers. We can do this.
Exactly.
With your help. Please help us donate. Do whatever. I also have laundry cards set up. that I need to call in and finish confirming that we are getting a 25% discount on laundromats, and there's 2 locations.
Nice. Not far from here, right?
One in St. John's, one in Gresham. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect ways in and out of the 2 main fire lines. There we are, I guess. I'm gonna go and utilize the facilities and get back to work.
Okay. Toilet paper goes in the diaper thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's do a quick tour around. See what we got here.
I imagine you guys would like to unload you a little bit more. Hey, volunteers!
A lot of good food.
We're moving this whole thing sideways.
We got a deep fryer.
Over there, whoever wants it, right? But so we've been fine here. There's no problem.
Got an instant coffee thing.
Yeah, I think most people see a kitchen and go, oh yeah, I don't sorry to freak out. I have asthma. I shouldn't be out here. And so I would really, really like it if we could do that. Is that okay? I'm sorry.
I wonder if I should just trash these. They've been out for hours. People have taken them, but I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
They've been out for a while.
yeah.
And just thinking about the dust in there.
Yep.
Hold on, we got this right here.
Can you please?
One thing. Hold on.
Getting some new stuff set up here.
So we should be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lots of water. I think we're good on water for now. Some people bringing those HEPA filters for fans. Good way to get some clean air circulation filtered. Put the filter on the back of the fan where it sucks in the air. We've got some pet food being set up here. Got a clothing operation going here.
I'm actually having a pretty intense pain day myself, so I'm
Still getting the hang of this new gimbal, so sorry for the smooth being all over the place still, but smoothly. Being separated out by size, so you can see there's a little bit less of maybe the children's clothes, smaller sizes than other stuff. Blankets and things. Blankets and pillows are always needed. I know, right?
Yeah, well, just when I needed it, and I about lost everything out in Estacada.
You lost your house?
Well, not a house. I was actually kind of a mountain person, but
Okay.
I'm fine, and all that. I was a Marine, and I like it out there because I got kind of PTSD. But the fire come around, and I went into town to where I was just in town going, oh, I'll ride it through here. Then the fire department comes through and says, no, you got to leave. Me and about, I don't know, maybe a dozen other people, but they were all older folks that were not really ambulatory and had pets and stuff. And I told him, you know, sure, I'll go gladly, but I don't know how because the buses quit running and all that. And he goes, oh, wow, and got on the horn and got us a Tri-Met bus, a special one, and took us all the way out to Clackamas Community College. But then it got so bad there, they had to, last night, I evacuated us from there all the way out here.
Wow.
Now I'm down here at the convention center. I don't know.
Wow.
But like I said,
So you came here for stuff from the convention center?
Yeah, that's what they sent us up here for.
Oh, that's great that they're sending people here.
Yeah, they had a sign there that said if you needed food and clothing, because that's it. I didn't have any clothes. All my stuff was up there. I had a little cabin I'd built out in the woods and stuff, but it's all gone now. I had enough time to get my backpack and my sleeping bag and some clothes. You know, it isn't much, but you know, I liked it. Oh, I see Spider-Man.
Piecing your life back together, one Spider-Man hoodie at a time.
Yeah, that or a Darth Vader one, you know. I had a Darth Vader mask at one point that I wanted to furbish and all that and wear it around.
Yes,
Have a filter in it.
toys, stuffed animals. Stuffed animals would be kind of hard to disinfect, but I'm not sure.
These screws are about to come out of this mess.
It's best to
We need a head screw.
let these sit out.
You think you can't just like push it? Now with the bracing screws for the hinges out.
Reminds me of that hypochlorous acid, which isn't as bad as it sounds.
Go straight.
Would be very useful for disinfecting things like this. Hey!
Can I talk in your ear for a sec?
What's that?
Can I talk in your ear for a sec?
Yeah, you want to talk to my stream?
No.
Or you don't want to talk? Can I mute it?
Hi.
I think I can mute it.
I just have a donation to bring here.
They're in, but they're not mine.
I'm glad I found you because I drove all around the mall, and then I saw your message saying that it was at by the movie theater. So
Glad you made it.
yeah, it's good to see the band in person. Or
Yeah, it's serving a different need than what I expected originally,
also,
but
you're using the power.
yeah, I've been using the generator, and you know, I've got a full kitchen in there. I'm gonna maybe bake some cookies later.
Aw, that's so cool.
Yeah,
Actually, just do a short little live video.
Cool.
Well,
You can talk to mine too.
what's that?
I'm boring. I'm probably boring to everybody who watches me. So.
Hi, everybody. Oh, you have a new gimbal.
I just got it. Yeah.
How's it working for you?
It's okay. I think. I don't know. It's kind of getting a mind of its own pretty often.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, mine works pretty well. Like it's pretty smooth. The only thing is, the biggest thing is that like this part right here blocks the plug-in. So I have to like take it out whenever I need to charge it, which is annoying.
Zippy's does wireless charging.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's high tech.
It's Chris Adez about to go live.
I have to do a different explanation like on my live video because I have to add my like donation thing for
Right.
the people that are displaced.
I'm hoping I'll have time to work on my stream setup today too, since I got my laptop here. Get rid of. Well, I'm gonna like actually use the whole Streamlabs thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to figure that out again too. Because I did it a couple times and it was just super glitchy.
When I would turn around, you
I
guys
need to like do a practice run for soon. What's today? The 12th?
Well, yeah.
So, yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the donating to for a hand washing station.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
there's one coming along with the porta potties.
Okay, I just need to get receipts for it, so I don't know if that's possible or not.
Yeah, I mean, basically what is, I need to send you an email with the amount and like the tax ID number.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
I think those are $150, right, for the hand washing stations?
I paid $1,000 for the whole thing, for the 2 portas and the hand washing station.
Yeah, because you guys are a nonprofit, right? So you get a little bit of a discount?
No, they didn't. She said she found a discount through something else, but...
Okay, because I was hearing that the porta potties were $700 and then or $700 to $1,100, depending on where you got them from. Hey, Jade! So yeah, and then the hand washing station, somebody said were $150. I donated a little bit to Black Unity to go toward that stuff as well.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just waiting on receipts for that because I promised receipts to everybody. So, and then I think that's all my money that I fundraised.
Yeah, no, it turns out that I have these porta potties for a month.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was per week, but that's even better. $1,000. Yeah, just send me an email whenever you can. I know it's a busy day. I'm actually going to the protest after this. I don't know if it's still happening, but there's supposed to be a direct action if anything.
Okay. There's donuts. What? So, sounds like we've got evacuees coming from over at the convention center here. They're sending them here to get stuff. So that's good since they can't take stuff over there.
Where at?
From the convention center.
Okay. They're not allowed to take any more things?
They're not taking item donations because COVID.
They were. Did they?
The Red Cross made an announcement saying, just give us money.
Well, hopefully they're using what they already have at least. Because I donated like water and snacks and stuff to them. Okay. Like a little thing to set up the description.
You know, donations to @Halospace Media on Venmo, the HalospaceFoundation on CashApp. We'll go to reimbursing the porta potties that are on their way, and paying for some of the groceries and things that have been picked up earlier. Sorry, my gimbal is being stupid again. What is wrong, gimbal? There you go. Anyways, yeah, so I've already spent probably like $1,200 on things for the fire line, folks there, firefighters, and BLM workers. It's Bureau of Land Management. Oh my gosh, Kimball, what is wrong with you? Yeah, so like Jade was saying earlier, things that are useful out there when they're fighting the fires are energy drinks, like kind of the screw top, and moleskin. For the feet, there's like a kind of, you can cut to size in sheets. Lots of that. And they won't say it, but nicotine. They're not allowed to ask for it, pretty much.
I'm Gabby. Nice to meet you. Cool. Right now, the goal is to be
Good stuff over here, feminine products.
that have like PPE stuff
There's
right
pet
here.
stuff
And
back
then there
there.
was another folding table. I think it's the one without any stuff on it right now that goes over there. And that's going to be for like we have to go lunches. And
if you two don't mind, if you want to do the
Toilet
table
paper.
and then the lunches and snacks, that's going to be a lot easier than the PPE section.
I do have some
We
PPE
had a bunch of big rolls of that. I just sent
over
them
there
to the
behind me as well.
A bunch of moleskin. We sent them to the fire. We don't need it.
Come on, gimbal.
We sent the crew up there, so and when they come back.
Full setup here. And an oven in the ACAB bus. I am live right now, yeah.
Under what name do you do it?
Halospace?
Halo?
Halospace?
I don't know if I've seen it. I'll look for it.
I'm all over the place these days, but most people watch on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
It's Halospace Media.
Okay.
You guys could help me get our page kind of rebooted after, gosh, a month and a half since Facebook's censoring us. It's been hard to bounce back in the same way. That's facebook.com/HaloSpaceMedia. We got Zippy over here from Zippy.
Zaporla Max, eh?
Luckily, there's been not too much of a breeze today. I mean, it's good in that the fires aren't spreading, but it means that all this smoke is just hanging around.
Wanting to be of service and
Carissa does over there. There's more people showing up. It's been amazing seeing all the support. People just jump into action right away. You know, I've been getting messages on the Facebook page. People who want to help and coordinate. So, you know, for the most part, like yesterday, I just spent a lot of the day online, like trying to connect things there and post about, you know, what's going on and how to support. And
Do you know any specific items that they need here? Has anybody mentioned anything to you? I think pillows and blankets are always helpful.
Yep.
Socks.
New, especially pillows and blankets.
New pillows and blankets. New socks.
Jade just gave us a whole big long list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We need stuff, I think, for kids, like babies and toddlers.
Okay, yeah, I just got some.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a three-way.
What's your name? Zippy.
Oh, you're Zippy. Okay.
I met you a long time ago.
I know. That's what I was saying. Like, we're all friends on like digital.
Yeah, that's
Okay, to see us all here together.
I met her months ago, but she was all masked up and everything.
Yeah, we were all masked up different. I had my lady up shoes on. Yeah, she was saying, I mean, a lot of stuff, like infrastructure, so more easy ups, shelving, hangers for clothes, plastic bins, things for organization and storage, kitchen needs, so like utensils, more coolers. It was a pretty long list, remember? It was a pretty long list.
Maybe we should put out a call for help for Lorenzo too. He's currently at Laurelhurst Park and his van won't start. So
Like the list was so long that she
trying to
gave
get
us.
in touch with the PDX mech block
One of the things, right? Like, think
for
about
that.
you just
So
had to
I might go
leave
off live in a bit here and reach out to them on
and
Twitter.
grab only what you could carry,
for the rumors
and
that they may be
your
showing
pets
up.
and your kids with you. What would you need? What would you need to feel safe, secure, taken care of? So in the have tons of feminine hygiene products already, but if you just take a walk around, kind of give people inspiration for what's already here, and think about what you would need if you were just suddenly evacuated, and maybe bring that. And maybe bring yourselves if you're able, because more hands are always going to be useful. There's so much to do here. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
And, I am not monitoring the comments on my streams, y'all, but if you do desperately need to get a hold of me, you can send a message to the Facebook page, and I will see it pop up, I think right here. Good amount of shoes.
Is there something I can do to help?
Look at all these people who've been out of the protests helping at the protest are all here as well. So if you have any questions about the content or the nature of our character, this is it right here. This is what we're about. And this is also a lot of what it has looked like. There's a lot more stuff here, but this is a lot of what it has looked like for the last 3 months out of the protests.
Yep.
What you see here, like this is, it's like we've already been practicing for this. We're already mobilized.
Zippy's feed got me down here.
Oh, wonderful!
Nice.
That's good. Thank you. There we go. That's why I'm doing this. You guys caught that. She just said that watching my stream.
Blankets are right over this wall. Yes.
She just brought an air mattress. Thank you so much. I love that. So, here you go. I kind of am like, I keep walking around and showing the same thing, but then I realize there's new people joining constantly and you haven't maybe seen. So maybe that's helpful to just kind of keep going walking through. I'm starting to really feel the
getting
smoke
people's attention,
in my throat.
Well, that's another thing I think was always greatly needed is respirators, like you're seeing here with the filters on them, the big filters, pink filters.
I think I need to go grab mine, actually. Yeah, I can see. She's
I didn't look at the air quality index today yet, but I think it's probably still around 300, which is very unhealthy, if not higher. We got people making, they've been making meals here, and there's a bunch of prepared meals, kind of like these wrapped sandwiches in the coolers there too. And vegetarian. I suppose, a dumpster would be really useful. I don't know if we're going to end up having to rent one or not, but that need will become more urgent probably by tonight or tomorrow, depending on how many people show up. Also providing some resources to the local houseless folks. This is geared towards evacuees, but we'll help everybody we can. As a matter of fact, I need to get back in touch with Lorenzo because he's still having trouble. So maybe anybody, if you're watching and you're on Twitter, you could reach out to PDX Mech Block, I think it is, that at OG Flower King needs assistance, maybe a fuel filter. Not sure. It was getting really sluggish before it was failing to start. So we'll get that taken care of. We got his brakes taken care of recently, finished up last week. Turns out the passenger side didn't really need much replaced. It was just the driver's side was really bad.
Yeah, that was really remarkable. It's like not like, you know what I mean? It's like thin ones.
And also there is a fundraiser to get Lorenzo a new van. And I think this works if you type it into the URL, the address bar, but you have to maybe click the link on our Facebook page. Otherwise, it's charity.gofundme.com/van-for-Lorenzo. And trying to get him a replacement for this van that keeps falling apart and needing more and more repairs. We're almost to the 10% mark. Donations have been coming in pretty slow lately. Close. Yeah, a lot of this came from people saw, hey, Lloyd Center seems like a good idea, and someone started a chat group, and people started offering resources and suggesting what we should be doing here. And people just started showing up and doing stuff, and it's developed into this really quickly. I'm really amazed by that kitchen setup too. It's good to feed a lot of people. We have plenty of food. But Jade was saying some of the dry goods, some more of those would be better, like noodles and things. Huh?
I swear I just saw a medical station. Where was that? I just
Maybe
see
you-
the hygiene area.
Maybe you thought that said medic instead of media.
No, I thought I saw like a little table set up, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so yet. So, yeah, and like Zippy was saying, this is, this is a lot of the protest community, and this is a lot of what's been happening already, which is why it was, that this happened quickly and efficiently, because everybody's kind of, accustomed to coordination on some levels, and a lot of this exact stuff has been done collaboratively down at the protest downtown or elsewhere. Burners might be feeling a little bit of nostalgia right now. Very much what this is. From the look of it, I'm guessing More PPE would be beneficial here. Aside from the respirator masks, N95s, you know, are needed. Probably hand sanitizer and things like that as well. Yeah, if you got things drop off, come on down. We're at the Lloyd Center Theater. You can almost not see the theater off in the distance there. Like 13th Avenue between Holladay and Multnomah Avenues. So Holladay Park is right. Jeez, gimbal. There. That's this is where I've been the last few Sundays. I guess for a couple months now, streaming the community healing event. I did not stream last Sunday though. I was slacking on posting the pictures. But it was a good time.
I'm thinking good for now. I'm trying to find a place to help out.
Yes, I just found a bus. Can I bring it back?
Big selection of kid sizes.
That is your job, right? And then once you're done, you're done.
Those car seats are also a good one. Got one here. And it's one of those things that are really hard to bring with you when you're trying to evacuate.
You need tape for your side? You can hold it?
I'm just gonna hold it just like this.
I'm not
Some questions. You can almost tell the time of day by how bright the sun is through the clouds. Bye. Stay safe. I don't think so. I'm probably gonna stick around here today or help Lorenzo because he needs, I don't know, work on his car.
People were just asking about protests. Are you going? What's that? Are you going protests? I'll be there in like 40 minutes.
Carissa's headed to the protests. Everybody, if you want to follow her.
You too. Thank you for being seen like the announcements of the various protesters. They say like make sure you go and check and see if things are canceled because this is not the air quality here. If you guys aren't here, I want you to see again. So that's the sun, and this now is like what? How many days have we been just in this? 3, 4?
Gosh. Three of the since it blew in,
it's just blanketed like this.
The wind started.
That is the sun. The wind started on Monday.
Right.
And it was really, really like apocalyptic that day. But this, like, just we are just in a thick blanket of it. It's just this.
Yeah, and the heavy winds have died down, so it's kind of sticking.
It's not going micro USB.
Yes.
I've spent all morning charging this poor man's phone with a bad charger. We're located.
All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, but I'll come back on later. Oh, porta potties are here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Porta potties are on site.
Where are they at? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll do that. Shout out to United Site Services for getting this to us real quick. I must have called maybe an hour ago. They also do the myriad portos at Burning Man. That's how I know these guys.
I think we'll create a bathroom.
Feel for it because I'm in the same situation.
I understand. Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
Hey, yeah, no problem.
I heard you're like the regional manager or something. Had to do it yourself? Or?
Oh, no. Ben called me. I was out doing some other stuff. He's the manager.
Gotcha.
But he called me. He was up till 1 o'clock last night and I had to be at the shop at 4. He had 3 hours sleep. So he called and asked if I would come and do it.
That's wonderful.
It's all good.
Do I need to sign anything to take your seat?
No, I just drop them off and you guys are good. I'll set them up and get them ready for you.
Yeah, and I was told that we can get help moving them later if we need to.
Yeah,
so.
Really? They'll charge you for that?
Of course, yeah.
These things, all you gotta do is push them.
Oh yeah?
You can move it anywhere you want and they won't, but if you call us to do it, they're gonna charge you. But you guys are welcome to move them. People do it all the time.
Call me paranoid, but I'm worried about a shitty mess.
Yeah, hey, it's all good. All good.
Cheers. Some more people showing up with donations. We got blankets, a couple pillows. And thank you for watching and sharing, everybody. Getting the word out for resources that we have here. We're not far from the convention center, and so a lot of people who are sheltered there are coming over here for clothes and other things that they need. There's some kids' toys, I think, like board games and other things that are good for passing the time. It would be nice. We want to support the guys fighting the fire and girls and everybody in between. Moleskin for their feet, energy drinks, the screw top lids by the case, nicotine like chew, and I guess cigarettes are kind of frowned upon out there. Go figure. So I was thinking just get him a bunch of jewels. It's like 20 bucks for one of those starter packs. I hate to promote, nicotine usage, but I've been told it's really a big deal for them out there to have.
Get a little closer to him and I'll get him set up.
Alrighty. I love how the white balance kind of gets freaked out by the sky. Keeps shifting. I wouldn't call this accurate right now. Every time it goes like yellow, that's when it's more like what it really is like out here. But yeah, all basic needs met here. Along with Community Vision, our support vehicle, intended for community support, streamer resources, protests and things like that. It's useful in more basic ways right now. We'll be providing power to this whole place again in a little bit here. I figure he's got to put water and soap in, all the usual stuff. Oh, and you know, here's your answer to what Antifa with Black Lives Matter said wildfires. You know, they're more busy doing things like this. This kind of community support is a significant percentage of what happens at the protests. I think there's a lot of people there to protest, but many are supporting too. Okay, everybody. I should go get to the next thing, probably help Lorenzo with his van, or at least check in on that. Thanks for watching. Hope you make it down here. Still some items needed, and check back later for more updates on how we're doing and what we might need on our Facebook page or on Twitter, Halospace Media, on both. And yeah, see you later.